What's up, everybody? It's just your regular garden variety Why We Love Horror. I'm JWMaher, and that's Aaron Brooks. Aaron, how you feeling this evening?
Good. I feel like we're on the cutting edge here, courtesy of not sponsored by AMC Scream Unseen. We got to check out a new horror movie or a new horror comedy, I guess. But I feel like it's been mostly advertised as a horror movie so far, called Bone Lake, which has been getting a little bit of good attention. I haven't seen that poster before. But,
yeah, that poster is a little misleading. That's why I threw it up.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it is it's definitely, it's a lot of genres. Like, I think it's trying to be I think we talked about it in theory. It's trying to be kind of like a slow burn horror film in a way, but there's definitely a lot of comedy, and it's definitely about a relationship. So that would make it a romantic horror comedy, but for some reason, not anywhere like Hard Eyes. It is also a romantic horror comedy, but it's it's not like a parody in your face type thing like Hard Eyes. It's like it goes for jokes here and there.
Yeah, it's like a psychosexual horror movie, I would say. Like, it's basically about the horrors of double booking and Airbnb, and somehow convincing us that both couples just stay at this Airbnb because hotels are so far away.
Hey, Barbarian did it.
Yeah, I know. And that, yeah. Do you want to try to set up the plot a little more further than that, or is that kind of?
Yeah, we could do that. We got a couple, Sage and Diego. They're a regular couple. They've been together for several years. Diego is planning to propose. That's not a spoiler. They booked this Airbnb, I guess. They're at a lake in a remote location, but it's a mansion on a lake. And then it seems as if another couple through a different app has booked the same house. And they agree to just, since it's such a large house, let's both spend the weekend here and see what happens.
Sure.
But there's secrets. And
a
a game is played.
A game is afoot.
Yes.
Yeah. Right off the bat, going into this, I knew nothing about the movie. So I was pretty excited to see when it was the Scream Unseen movie and everything like that. I didn't realize it was a horror comedy, but got that pretty quickly on. Overall, I liked the movie. I'll get that out there right away. This did remind me of just with some of the tropes of a lot of movies coming out over the last couple of years. From how the characters look, I feel like there's the Florence Pugh looking girl, and I won't have to point out who these are because you can look and see. There's the Dave Franco guy. There's the kind of Andrew Garfield guy, but with a little more of an accent.
It's Spanish and Andres Garfield.
Yeah, Andres Garfield. But still, when you look from afar, I was like, oh, that looks like Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh have reunited from About Time or whatever that movie.
We Live in Time, yes. We Live in Time, and they made it into this movie, yes.
And then Adria Arjo or whatever is the other woman. But yeah, it worked for the most part for me. But with that kind of how we talk about the slow burn, there's a few things that are put out rather obviously, I think, with the mystery.
I think we'll just throw spoilers out because my big complaint is going to be a spoiler.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'd say the movie borrows from a ton of other movies, but it doesn't rip it off. It's just you have the Barbarian thing where you have two people showing up to the same thing. You have a whole Speak No Evil vibe because that's the spoiler. Is it basically is the plot. The whole reveal is the Speak No Evil reveal. It's the same reveal.
Mm-hmm.
But my big issue and my only real issue is if they were trying to do reveals, the cold open blows it. It blows the reveal because in the cold open, we have this couple running through the woods naked and they're hunted by unseen assailants. And you're like, well, that's fucking weird. But that has to happen later in the movie for the beginning to make sense. So it's up the entire time. So that wasn't clever.
No, it wasn't. And also, along with that cold open, a problem for me with it is it like set off false expectations for me. Like you're seeing like naked people, you're seeing dong right away, like very quick dong, but still you're seeing a little bit of dong. I'm like, all right, this movie's like gonna go for it. It's gonna, push the envelope. Like it's not gonna really hold back. This is gonna be like a crazy psycho, like I said, psychosexual. It's gonna push it. It's gonna be an adult movie here. And then like the first sex scene, she's having sex with a bra on. Yeah.
And again, blink and you'll miss it. She's wearing underwear too. Like she's wearing her full underwear. Like it's like
Right.
it's like that's impossible. Did she just pulled it to the side, I guess.
Yeah, just pull it to the side and then like quickly like pulls like the blanket over her so you can sleep on the floor. Like it was just like so for me, like it's not like, oh man, like I need to see like naked girls. I need to see naked guys. I need to see but like for a movie like this, it was a similar issue I had with Together, where it's like trying to play this game of like we're this crazy couple, going deep into psychosis, going deep into the sexuality here. And once again, like I'm left wanting a lot more from it. And it's honestly feels very like posery to me and ends up kind of taking away from the overall effect for me.
Why can't more movies be like Knife Plus Heart? Right?
Yes, absolutely. Why can't they just be more like the French in general? Yeah. Like, it's like, if we're going to address the sexuality in the room, let's use it. And again, this movie like puts a governor on it big time. And it's just, it's like kind of too bad. Like, cause like, I think that could have been used to make this movie feel more, dangerous and explore more of those interesting issues that they talk about and they say, but like I don't think go as deep as
because they even have like the sexy couple, and like they also are not that I need to see these people naked, but they're constantly obscured.
Yes,
and you're saying like, oh well, she's getting naked, and then she's not really. She is, but she's not, and then she is, but she's not, and then she is, but she's not. Like the whole movie, yeah.
And that's just like that's weird. It's like, it's the same thing as going away from every single kill scene. It's like, it's like, yes, we've seen a kill scene. Yes, I've seen a naked woman. Like, not to brag. But like it's like, and that naked men. Congrats. But like it just like let's go there. So I won't keep harping on that aspect, but that was an aspect that from that cold open, I was like, okay, yeah, that's like pretty crazy. We're seeing an arrow go through a nut sack. Like, this is what we're getting into a little bit. And then
the rest of the movie is not like that at all.
No.
I mean, I'll say the third act, when stuff starts going down, they really do go for it. There's some gore, there's some crazy like fights, some good action choreography for like people that aren't supposed to be fighters. They drag it out. It's funny, it's tense. And the payoff is good, so that kind of saves it for me in a sense, because like the very final parts of the movie are great, and the ending actually hits for me.
Yeah, no, I like the final shots. I like the credits. The credits are really good. Like that payoff, like it's kind of to be expected in this type of movie, though. Like, and when I compare it, very different type of movie. Like, but it's just like when I compare it to other, movies where it's like we're leading up to the end, it's kind of crazy, and then it goes off the rails. Like the Nick Frost slow, the slow burn, and then the payoff at the end. I compared the two payoffs here; it's not even close. Like for me, so
this versus Getaway, you mean?
Yeah, like this versus Getaway. So like where we're like,
Getaway, I had no idea that was where it was going. Like Getaway was crazy well done.
Exactly. And here I did have an idea it was going there. And when it does go there, there's some good ones. Like I really like when she gets her like broken jaw caught around the motorboat and like that, like she just gets shredded apart. Like it's solid. But like again, like this isn't like a bad movie for me. It's just a movie that I'm wondering how much like I'm going to remember it in a day or two. Like it feels a little bit disposable.
And I would say like I'm gonna have like that probably buyer's remorse the second time I watch it, because it does kind of have that like James Bond villain bullshit at the end, where like these people have killed, like, they're serial killers. Like, they're a brother and sister serial killer team, and
Incest.
they've killed a dozen people at this point. But they let this schleppy, non-athletic couple like get the upper hand on them when they have them dead to rights multiple times.
Yep.
So like, yeah, that in hindsight, that's kind of weird. They could have just they got overconfident and lost it. Even though the couple that they kill in the beginning is clearly like way more athletic than the main couple in the movie.
And I think like that's just like kind of like a little bit of an issue overall with the writing. I think it's a little too self-satisfied with itself, and that can kind of cost a movie at times. I think that might have been a little bit what happened here. I am being hard on it. I'm more giving my issues with the movie. Like, I had a good time with the movie still. I really did. All the performances are solid. I thought like the main couple like was good enough, but like, again, I didn't really like any of the characters. I didn't dislike any of the characters.
Right.
That's not like great.
I would agree with that. And then the last thing, not even a nitpick, it's just like, and Aaron and I talked about this when we were there. It's like, you're watching the movie, you're like, oh, this is the year. We had Hard Eyes earlier this year, and then we have this, but this was not Hard Eyes. It's like, it never becomes Hard Eyes. It's not like,
no.
Yeah. So that's also like an unexpected like detriment to it. I think this actually might have came out first because it had a festival release like last year. So that's unfortunate that it came out second wide release, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. The further away I get from Hard Eyes, the more I appreciate it.
Right. Is that about it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about the ratings then. And that you can go first. I know how you feel.
Yeah. I feel like my nitpicks and my kind of criticisms overtook this review a little bit here, so I apologize. But it's a 3 for me. Like, this is a movie that's not going to be near my top 10. I'll say that right off the bat. I like this much more than Spoonful of Sugar, Mercedes director's first movie that I've seen, at least. So there's that. I can tell everybody had a great time making this movie. They're going to love this way more than me. But for me, the movie just isn't going to really stick with me much further past today.
That's right. Yeah, I don't know if it'll make my top 10 either, but it has a shot. I'm going to give it a shot at making my top 10 because I'm at a 4 out of 5 because I had a good time. I think when the movie is rolling, it really hits on all cylinders. Like, the third act is exemplary. It's just the path we take to get there, plus the fact that they telegraph the whole movie.
Yes.
And I will say the reveal, it is the Speak No Evil reveal. It's like, here's all the evidence of all the shit we've done. It's the same reveal.
It's just taking it like a different direction of like when you don't speak up. But yes, it's the same thing. Yes.
Like, they could have left at any time, but they didn't.
Right.
And that's it. That'll do it for Bone Lake. We see it in theaters. Sure. It probably is a movie that probably will play better in theaters than at home. But regardless, if you made it this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror, and our Letterboxd challenge is here. You can go there, see what movies we're watching, do our challenge. We're going to be doing other challenges and talking about it on the channel in the future. But until next time, I'm JWMaher. That's Aaron Brooks. You can check out our schedule in the end card.